Hello everyone, Wandering Trader, back with an update on my sobriety. So it has been 18 days so far, a little bit over 2 weeks. So this is my progress. I have relapsed after not smoking and drinking for 18 months, and I've documented exactly what happened, what transpired, and how it slowly entered into my life again, and how substance abuse usually starts off slowly and then it'll take over. So I've documented the different phases. The pull, this is when you're going just weekending in it, how it accelerates during the holidays, and then you end up eventually in the dark place. And this is where you are drinking in the morning, you are going to classes or work drunk, you are drinking during lunch, you're taking a nap, you wake up, you're sleeping for the majority of the afternoon, and then you're drinking once you wake up, you have dinner, you drink and drink, and that usually goes on. So this would be the dark place. This is the end. This is where majority of people end up, if not, well, the next step is actually death. So this is where I was, and I pulled myself back, turned it around. Day 6, day 12, and now we are up back to day 18. So I encourage you to check out my other videos just to gauge where I was, have an idea of where I was coming from. But other than that, I am going out, and I have been surrounded by alcohol, and I have been managing my impulses. I'm taking on the Murph challenge. I'm going to do it for 3 weeks. I would like to do 30 days, but I'm going to be traveling to Iguazu Falls in Brazil, so I'm going to only be doing it for 3 weeks. So I'm going to do a 3 week Murph challenge. I'm staying active, lots of cardio. I have to, and I have been intermittent fasting. My window for food, 5 to 11. So after 18 days, I'm still thinking about smoking after meals. Thoughts about drinking? No, not so much. Because I'm actually, what's fascinating is once you're productive and you're staying really active, you kind of don't want to drink because the body understands, psychologically it understands once you drink, it pulls you, it depresses you, right? It pulls you back and it keeps you from being productive, and it makes you want to just lounge around. And so I think once you're active and you're constantly in an active lifestyle, whether being outdoors, working out, or staying productive, you kind of don't want to drink anymore. So I'm not really thinking about drinking. So like I said, I'm starting a 3 week Murph challenge. I'm gonna let you guys know. I'm still relatively in shape, as you could see, but it is kind of spilling over. Sleep is still regular, so I'm not getting good quality, prolonged 7, 8 hours of sleep. In the evenings, it's very choppy. It might be also due to like how I adjusted my eating habits and stuff like that. Feelings of depression and loneliness has faded, so I don't feel as isolated anymore. In general, I'm in a good mood, right? Good mood in general. This is how I am interacting with others instead of snapping and getting defensive when people get snippy during conversations that are going south. I'm thinking things clearly. I'm not overreacting. I'm trying to. I'm not throwing one-liners. I'm not being overly dickish. So I'm thinking out my how I should respond and react. So that's for a more positive outcome. So that's something I'm able to control right now. I'm gaining weight, even though I'm intermittent fasting and doing cardio. But I like the concept because intermittent fasting, we are more or less controlling our urge. We're fasting, right? We are stopping ourselves from putting stuff in our mouths, from giving in. So it actually, I feel like it goes hand in hand with smoking and drinking after you quit, because you're really fighting any urges your mind is telling you. So it's gonna tell. So and you know the mind will play all kinds of tricks on you. It's gonna tell you, hey, you're hungry. You want to eat that. Just eat it. Just have a cigarette. Don't worry about it. You're out with friends. Have one drink. It's just one drink. So you have to understand that it's gonna tell you. It's gonna lie to yourself. It's gonna lie to you, right? It's all lies. There's gonna be lies upon lies. That's gonna convince you it's okay. But when you fight, when you control your impulses, when you control those urges, like intermittent fasting, abstaining from eating from X amount of time, abstaining from smoking, abstaining from drinking, you're really fortifying your will in order to push through. So that's really good, and I like that. So I'm gonna stick with this right now. And also, I like documenting this. Before I fell off, I was good for 18 months. But now that I'm documenting this stuff, like day 6, day 12, and I'm reflecting, I'm journaling my progress. It feels like I'm holding myself accountable, and that I have more power over uh, these issues of substance abuse. So this is actually something I also encourage anyone who feels like they are struggling um, with with nicotine, with alcohol, with any other substance, or abusing any other. I feel like documenting and journaling is very great, whether you do it, whether you share it like me, or you do it on your own time. It's good to have your journey, and also it's great to hold yourself accountable. Thank you again. I will post like in another week, 6 to 7 days, and this is so far I am doing great. I'm gonna go to a samba event this evening, and I'm gonna see how everything works out. I'm gonna, of course, be surrounded by alcohol. I am also going out to eat, and I am gonna be with a menu without alcohol. And this is the test. You have to tell yourself you don't drink. My piece of advice: something citrusy, like lemon water. It the bitterness, it makes you not want. It clears the palate. It makes you not want to smoke or want to have alcohol. Something sweet. It clears it out. So that's something I can encourage. Um, Thanks again, and thanks for the support. If there are any, thanks for the likes or dislikes, comments if it comes. But this is more for me. But I still would love to share. I'd love to share this, my experience and my journey with you. So thank you again for listening, and I'm putting this out there. You're not alone. You're stronger than you actually are. All right. Don't believe the lies. Take care.